Well, here we are again today. I'm going to be reviewing John West Tuna with oven-dried tomato and basil, and John West Tuna with tangy jalapeños. But first of all, I'd like to say Happy Easter to everybody. Let's start off with John West Tuna with oven-dried tomato and basil. So I did a little bit more research on this one, and the variety is flavored with the tomato and basil, and it offers a savory and herbaceous experience. And I wasn't sure what herbaceous was, so I did some extra research and found that herbaceous plants have green stems with minimal woody parts, and so that's probably why they use basil. So according to John West's marketing department, the combination of the tomato adds a hint of sweetness and acidity, while the basil is what gives the tuna a fresh and aromatic element. So I'm keen to see if this rich description is also my experience. Let's take a look. Now, I think that this oven-dried tomato with basil is probably going to be good for lunches or even dips and spread on crackers because it's more sweet. It's definitely looking darker. There's looking a bit dry in comparison to some of the others. There's some oil there. Yep, flaked. We're having more flaked tuna come out in the recent video, so that's exciting. Just take it out there. I can smell the aroma. It's not very strong, but you can still smell it, so that would suggest that it would be quite tasty. So the tuna here is not mushy like the Coles one I did a few videos before, so that's good because I didn't quite like the flavour and the texture of that in my mouth. But you can see some of the oven-dried tomatoes in there, but I can't see any basil. But let's check it out. I'm expecting it to be a bit moist. Definitely flavoursome. I can, there you go. I can taste the basil now. So I can imagine this would be quite nice with a spread of cheese and meat on a meat platter. This has got 50% tuna in it, so that's not too bad. Overall, maybe the basil is slightly overpowering, but it's not too bad. Probably get that one again. The second one I'm reviewing today is the John West Tuna with tangy jalapeños. So in contrast to the oven-dried tomato and basil, the tangy jalapeños is quite zesty in flavour, and obviously because of the jalapeños, it's spicy. It's medium level heat and obviously tangy, like I said before. So it's going to be a lot more bolder than the oven dried with basil. So I suggest potentially that it might be really good for tacos and burritos. And I think what would enhance the flavor even more would be some salsa. This is exciting because it has 56% tuna, so it's really good value for money. Let's taste that zestiness and check out the spice, tangy, the heat flavor. Given that we've done quite a few chili reviews, this will be interesting to see if it compares. Already, the smell is quite strong, but it's sweet, but it does get in your nose. But I'm quite excited. This smells great. I'm really surprised. A bit more oil in there. Yeah, it feels nice to take out of the tin. Some are just really difficult, but I tend to find the flaked shredded tuna is easier. I didn't check the extra ingredients that normally I do, but I can see some onion And then you can see the bits of the jalapeno right there. Yeah. Okay, let's give this a go. I hope it's spicy. Well, I've got a bit of a bone. The initial flavor of that was quite confusing. I didn't know what to expect, but I think there's onion in there because that was quite strong. Let me have a look. It's upside down. Onion vinegar, yeah. 2% jalapeno peppers. Yep, garlic, chili, celery. I think the flavor that I tasted was the vinegar that spiced it up a little bit. It's not too bad. It just really doesn't taste like tuna. The texture is obviously tuna, and so it feels like tuna, but I don't think you'd even know that you were eating tuna. So that was interesting. I would probably definitely put it on burritos. Actually, tacos would be better with that salsa and some sour cream. So overall, the choice between the two types depends on your preference for flavor. If you enjoy a more milder Italian-inspired taste, then you might prefer the tuna with tomato and basil. But on the other hand, I think if you crave a bit of heat and zestiness with now some onion and vinegar, obviously the tuna jalapeno variety is more suitable. So I really suggest keeping a tin then of John West Tuna jalapeno in the pantry for that last minute Mexican meal. And I'd love to hear from you in the comment section whether that was something you tried and whether it was good for you.